All right, welcome back. So this time around, we are gonna go from hey, we want to play, we let the player play indefinitely to let the player play limited to now like okay, well the player played for 6 times, they lost or they won, and we want to allow them to play again. So the way we do that is we take our that code that we wrote earlier here, that giant while loop with all this stuff, and we make it into a function. We're gonna have to do a few little tweaks here or there, and I'll show you what I did or how you do it. All right, so we're gonna create a function called def play logic that's gonna take the guess that we do at the first at the start of the game, and then also that number generated at the start of the game. Then it's going to do the counter, the attempts, and then the correct false. And again, you could put just like true here, and it will work the same. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, true, and then get rid of this. We don't really need it. All right, and then we're pretty much doing everything else the same. We're not changing anything except that once we're out of that loop, we either do a break or if we do a break because we're correct, or we do a break because hey, the user attempted 6 times, right? We break out of that while loop in that function, and we just put return. We're not returning anything, but we're going to put return so that our function works. All right. Then from there, we're going to do some little more dry, do not repeat yourself coding. And we're gonna be like, okay, well, the beginning of our program is gonna be like, okay, you're gonna create that random number, so we're gonna repeat it again, because remember, if the player wins or loses, we're gonna ask them to play again. If they choose to play again, we're gonna have to recreate another random number, and we're also have to guess again the first time. So we create functions for this. Let's continue. Now we're going to put it all together a little more. So like if you're just starting out the game, we're going to put import random. Then we're going to create our random number. We're going to create our first guess. And this is our variable right here. And this is the function. And remember, this returns that random variable value, which is 1 through 100. And this, well, just equates what we input. So guess is what the user input here. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, these sprint statements. We should put that here. We can do a dry function for this too, as well. So let's do that. So actually, no. We're always going to have this first time. No, actually, yes. Let's create a dry function for this. So dev start like this, and then print that out like that, and then we're just going to print and return, and that's it. That is going to be our start function. And then go here, and then start. Okay. Now let's run this. So I'm going to walk you through this again. We're going to print out the statements for the user to start the game, generate our number, put our guess, and then run that logic. All right. And let's put play. And something went wrong. Start not defined. Start right here. Oh, we need to put we're going to run this so it actually creates that function for us. Okay, then we do it. All right. So now let's see. Welcome to guess the number. Please enter a number between 1 and 100. Okay, cool. Now we're going to put 12, and something's wrong. So play logic is not defined, which just means, hey, we probably forgot to run it so that it made sure our function was being created. All right, let's go back. Okay, cool. So 12, right? So it's incorrect. Let's do 90. Incorrect as well, too high. Okay, so 80. So it's above 80. So 80. Oh no, 86. 87. Okay, so our guess is correct. 87. That's all working. That's what we want. Now let's run this again so we can check our negative output. It should all be fine. It should all be working because we're literally just doing that function, calling that loop, while loop. Let's see, 90, 90, too high. Yeah, but we're checking 90, 90. Okay. And then still another attempt. Okay, you attempted to guess the number 6 times. You lose. The number was 9. Okay, let's actually go up here and do 7. Oh no, that is, yeah, let's do a 5. Okay, so we can correct that. Sorry, print statement is correct. And then put play right here. That's all good. Okay, this will work. Yeah, no, sorry. Okay, this will work. It'll just now, that print statement with that 5 attempt or that 6 attempt will be right. Let's keep going. So now that we can call that function for that play logic, we can keep on repeating, hey, if you want to play now, again, like we can do that. Cool. All right. So let's ask the user, hey, do you want to play again? And we're going to do a simple statement. So after they play and whether they win or lose, this is going to run and it's going to be like, okay, hey, would you like to play again? Either press Y or Y, the higher Y. And then it'll, with this variable, we'll take the input from the user. And if that variable is in this list, right, it'll check it. And if it is, so either it's Y or Y, capital Y, that's the right word, okay, then it'll generate the random number. It'll ask us our guess, and then it'll do the logic. Let's say we didn't put any of these two values, right? The yes or yes, the Y or big Y, then it would just be like, okay, thanks for playing, till the next time. So let's do that and put N. So it would just tell us, thank you for playing, till the next time. All right, and now let's actually run it like we're playing again. So a little Y. So now it's telling us, hey, guess what's going on, and it's gonna be, what are we gonna put? 12, and it's wrong. We're gonna keep on doing 12. Okay, and 12 again. That's our last attempt, our 6th attempt. So the number was 21. It's all working. One thing we did forget is we should actually put the start right here, the start function. But we are going to create a function for all this where we ask the user, hey, you want to play again? So let's continue. Actually, no, we expanded on this and put it all together. Yeah, we put it all together so you could see it. This is going to be first game. So start, it's going to go right here. This is where we're going to ask it to start. Then we're going to do the random guess, play the logic, and then we're going to do, hey, do you want to play again or not? Variable. And if while this is true, while playing, then do this. If not, get out of this. Let's see. And again, this is just like there. You don't have to worry too much about it because we're not really going to mess with this. So then let's see. Would you like to play again? Yes or yes. Then we're going to do, hey, if this is true, then do the print statement. We're getting we're getting rid of that. We don't need that. Actually, no, we want this just to make it look a little nicer. Because when it prints out, it's like right on top of each other, but we want it to have some space. Okay, then we generate that number, that we input that guess, we do our logic, and then if that's not true at all, then we were like, okay, well, thanks. And then we break out that while loop. And this allows us to play the game indefinitely while the user is saying, hey, yes or no. Sorry, while the user is saying yes or capital Y. Yeah, yes. All right. And then we are going to make all of this like we did with the play logic into a giant function or a function. So we put that all here. So playing true while playing. If this is true, and we're never going to mess with that, so it's always going to keep going indefinitely. If the user does not put Y or capital Y, then get out of this. It'll break out of this loop. But if they do say yes, then play the game and continue. So then let's actually run it. But first, let's see. We to make sure that our function works. So, print start random. Okay. Start. We need that function right here. So it runs correctly. Okay. And then press guess. Okay. And random. And then start. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I'm saying okay too many times. All right, so now that we have all these functions and all this code and logic figured out, we can put it all in these few lines of code. So we're just calling the first function, which is to start. Then we're generating that number. We're inputting that number. And then we're doing the logic for the first round of the game. And then we're asking whether the player lost or won. Hey, do you want to play again? And if they do, it repeats. If it doesn't, they get out of this, and that's it for the game. So let's play it, and then we're going to put all this code into this file, and then that's it. All right, so let's run it. Yeah, okay. So welcome to the Guess the Number game. Please enter the number between 1 and 100. So we're going to do 50. Okay, that is definitely incorrect. So that 50 is lower than number, so we got to go a little higher. So 60. Too low. All right, 70. That's too high. So maybe it's like a 65. Too low. Okay, 67. Nope. Too high. Okay, so it's 66. That's our number. Cool. And we guessed it right. Okay, that's the first part of the game. Now, do we want to play a game? Yes, no. I don't want to play a game. And then it'll just tell you, thank you for playing, and until next time. And that is pretty much all our code in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines, right? But we did all that hard work before. And that's pretty much what I want you to get from this is prototype with Jupyter Notebook, work out your logic, then put everything somewhere else, and you know that it can come down to like 6 lines of code. And maybe another video I might do like a class thing where you like put all your functions and stuff in a different file and then call it in another file, and so then it looks like, hey, you create this program that's running really good in only like 6-7 lines of code. All right, let's see. Let's copy all this over here. This is going to be your libraries, which you're going to need first. Now let's go here, functions, and then this is going to be start of the program. where everything is getting called to run. All right. So let's see this function. So def these functions too. This function. Okay. And then I think there's still another function around here. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay, here, this one. The guess. Control C. Functions. And that is all the functions that we need to call this down here and make the program run. Okay, so now we're done. We put all our code, Control save. Let's run this from this file alone. Put play right here. And then down here, it's gonna ask us everything. So please enter a number between 1 and 100. And we're gonna be like, okay, give us a 12. Oh, we guessed right. And we won, but we want to play again? Yes. Okay, well, let's guess number. Please enter the number between 1 and 100. We're going to put 52. Okay, that is too high, too low, so 60. Too low, 70. 80, too low. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, higher, okay. 85, too high, 84. Okay, we got it right. Cool. We won't play again? No, we don't. Okay, press N. And that's it. We got a working program for guess the number. All right. Hope the logic, or at least how it was built up, helps you. If you have any questions, just let me know. And until next time.